a very minimal amount of damage. It did shape charge, it did penetrate, went through the framework, but it stopped right here. Absolutely no application whatsoever against a barrier of this magnitude. All right, second shot, 9mm hollow point.
When firing the 9mm, both Full Metal Jacket and hollow point do little more than to penetrate several inches of gelatin after clearing the car door. The hollow point never expanded, as hard barriers usually seal the face of the bullet and prevent any expansion.
45 ACP, first round, Full Metal Jacket, 230 grain.
The 45 ACP, as you can see, expands quicker than the 9mm on bare gelatin. This results in the bullet's energy transferring faster and more effective.
Not much performance there. It drove straight through, and that's what Full Metal Jacket's really good for. But there was no expansion since there was no hollow point there. Thus, the kinetic energy that was being displaced into the target wasn't exactly displaced all in the target. A lot of it's in the backstop of the range. This is 45 ACP, gold dot, 230 grain hollow point, ordnance gelatin.
Note the hydrostatic wound channel. It will actually destroy material that the bullet didn't even strike. The 45 ACP offers the shooter with a strong, debilitating round that was born to be a man-stopper.
So that is what a hollow point does to the human body as a representation in ordnance gelatin. Entrance from the bottom, exit on the top, and right here, what you're looking at is the actual wound channel itself. You can see how it balloons up as it enters. That's the hollow point forcing expansion as it enters under velocity, slowing down, and then after it's done, pretty much its damage leaves its exit wound. Penetration is very reasonable. Most of that force was dispelled inside the gelatin itself.
The standard loading, 230 grains at 800 feet per second, travels slower than any other defensive round. Its weight and diameter will deliver over 500 foot-pounds of energy onto your attacker. Some loads made available can go above and beyond even that. The 45 ACP, as you can see, expands quicker than the 9mm on bare gelatin. This results in the bullet's energy transferring faster and more effectively.
And there's your slug. What happened, because it hit a steel door, it plugged your hollow point. So it basically passed through like a standard bullet. Ideal, perfect. I mean, if it would have hit your assailant, then at that point it would have definitely done some serious damage.
On car doors, even though the hollow point expansion failed, it will successfully penetrate these barriers.
Great round, and definitely one I carry in my gun.
The 45 ACP is definitely worthy of your consideration once you've mastered the 9mm. It has served many Americans well in both urban and rural settings. Simply put, it'll stop a threat dead in its tracks.